Welcome to our channel. Today we how to configure Zapier to sync Salesforce with Google Sheets. Detailed guide step by step clearly. Start by logging into your Zapier account. If you don't have an account, create one using your email address. Once logged in, click on the Make a Zap button in the top right corner. For the trigger app, type and select Salesforce. Choose the appropriate trigger event, such as new record or updated record. Next, click Continue to connect your Salesforce account. You'll need to log into Salesforce if you haven't already. Once connected, set up the trigger by selecting the specific object, like lead. After confirming the trigger works, click on Add Step. Now, search for and select Google Sheets as your action app. Choose the action event, such as Create Spreadsheet Row or Update Spreadsheet Row. Click Continue to connect your Google Sheets account. Log into your Google account if prompted, and grant the necessary permissions. Once connected, you will be prompted to set up your action step. Select the specific spreadsheet you want to sync with Salesforce. Choose the worksheet within the spreadsheet to use. Next, map the Salesforce fields to the corresponding columns in Google Sheets. For example, map the first name field in Salesforce to the first name column in Google Sheets. Ensure all necessary fields are mapped correctly for a smooth data transfer. Click Continue to test the action step and ensure it works as expected. Analyze the test results to confirm that the data appears correctly in Google Sheets. If everything looks good, click Turn on Zap to activate your integration. Your Zapier workflow is now configured to sync Salesforce with Google Sheets automatically. Monitor the integration regularly to ensure it's functioning without issues. You can make adjustments to your Zap later if needed. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.